Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, cool people, to another episode of Mac Music Review. I'm hoping a lot of you have returned from my top 10 Modest Mouse albums, not top 10 albums ranked video for Modest Mouse. Got a lot of really positive feedback from that video, and I know you guys probably want some more. Modest Mouse fans, I'm one of them, my all time favorite band. So here I am. I've returned for top 10 Modest Mouse songs. Obviously, this was really, really hard to make. Modest Mouse are an incredible band. They're my favorite band. I could have included like 6 songs from Moon in Antarctica. I could have included like 6 songs from Lonesome Crowded West. It's like really hard to condense it into 10 songs, especially when I like music throughout their entire discography. I'm not just a huge fan of their first 3 albums. I love stuff on the newest album. I really like that album. I like Modest Mouse. I love all their music. So it was hard to make this list. There's going to be some very painful mentions in the honorable mentions that didn't make the top 10. And then there's going to be even more painful songs that were unspoken. So I want you in the comments to tell me what songs I missed. Please let me know what some of your favorites are that didn't even get mentioned in the honorable mentions. Without further ado, let's hop into these honorable mentions. My first 2 honorable mentions definitely go hand in hand. They're tracks that are almost sister songs, songs that kind of sound very similar to each other in certain ways. And those are the songs Shit Luck from Lonesome Crowded West and Tundra/Desert from Interstate 8, I think is the first album it came from. But both of these songs are just wild. They're insane. I remember the first time I heard Tundra Desert, I was like sleeping in my bed and it came on just listening through Interstate 8, and it was like a jump scare, and I still love that. I love that song, and Shit Luck is also just a blast. It's a lot of fun. Float On is an honorable mention for me. Unfortunately, didn't crack the top 10. It's a fantastic song. It's a song that really made them kind of mainstream, a song that really boosted their popularity in a meaningful way. And I think it's just a really fun song. It's really iconic, and I love that almost everybody I know knows this song and can enjoy it. Trucker's Atlas is a really incredible song, just a really unique song from Lonesome Crowded West that really crept up on me, that snuck up on me when it came up on Shuffle. Not even listening to Modest Mouse, but just Shuffle for all of my music, and it came up, and I just remember being really impressed with it. And it coming up again and still being really impressed. It's a really cool song. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to say about it besides that. And then Tiny Cities Made of Ashes is my last honorable mention. Really, really sad to see this one not in the top 10. It's my number 11, if that means anything, if that matters. It's my 11th favorite Modest Mouse song, I guess. Without further ado, here is my top 10, starting with number 10. Wooden Soldiers is a trip. Like, this is easily, in my opinion, the best song off of the Golden Casket. I saw a lot of people really positively responding to this specific track. I think it's just insane. The hook is fantastic. It's really epic. The lyrics are interesting. The structure of the verses, it just hits you with a lot of information. Kind of like Transmitting, Receiving in a way, but like a much better version of that song. And with some kind of poignant commentary about being on our phones and stuff like that. It doesn't sound poignant when I describe it, but it hits in the song. And like I said, just a really kind of like magnificent ending and magnificent chorus that really just kind of hammers into your soul, kind of hammers into your heart. Really cool song. Another song that you're not going to see on a lot of top 10 Modest Mouse songs lists, The Best Room by Strangers to Ourselves, or From Strangers to Ourselves, is fantastic. This to me feels like classic Modest Mouse. By classic, I mean maybe as classic as like We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank. It kind of sounds like almost from that era. But, you know, it's very clean, very polished, but it is wild. Lyrically insane. Isaac Brock is going off vocally. The guitar work, specifically near the end of the song, is just... It's just an insane track, and it's just easily... You know, it's always been one of my favorite Modest Mouse songs, so I absolutely had to include it on this list.
Best of all, I laid it down so you could take it out of context either way.
Guilty Cocker Spaniels. I love the outro part of this track. I love like the last 2 minutes when the whole song shifts and it becomes this completely different thing. Really, really cool track. It's a track that more people need to hear. It is one of their most popular B-sides. Modest Mouse has a really rich catalog of B-sides and songs that were on, like, I don't know if mixtapes is the right word, just B-side albums. And this is my favorite Modest Mouse B-side, I guess. Actually, no, there's another one that I guess is technically a B-side, but this song is incredible.
It's better to breathe the horrible thing so no one's taking showers anymore.
These walls are paper thin, and everyone hears every little sound. Coming in at number 7. I love Paper Thin Walls. Absolutely love this track, man. I was trying to include Tiny Cities Made of Ashes on this list, and then I forgot about Paper Thin Walls, and I'm like, no, this song, I mean, everything about it. The vocals are incredible. The energy for this song is amazing. The lyrics are amazing. The music, bro, that guitar is so good. No guitar sounds as good as Modest Mouse, dude. Their guitar is incredible. But specifically on this song, that's probably the best part of the song is the guitar. But Paper Thin Walls is just a classic to me. We're getting into the sad stuff. Number 6, Talking Shit About a Pretty Sunset. Really incredible track. Really sad track. Really heartbreaking. Really beautiful. And the oldest song on this entire list. It's the oldest track in this top 10. And, you know, from 96, from Long Drive. Really, really incredible song. Oftentimes, I believe, gets kind of overshadowed by Dramamine, which is one of their most popular songs from the same album. But this song needs a little bit more love because it really is it's a magnum opus of sorts. It's a really incredible song. Wouldn't mind seeing this song at a lot of people's number 1. It's a very, very powerful song lyrically and musically and vocally. It's just incredible.
Sometimes I'm so full of shit that it should be a crime.
Another song kind of in a similar vein, Broke, from Building Something Out of Nothing. I think this is technically a B-side because Building Something Out of Nothing is not technically an album. It's like I guess it's a B-sides album, like a compilation or whatever. But Broke is an incredible song, dude. I was sleeping. This is the song that I am the least familiar with from this whole list, but it deserves to be at number 5 because it is an insanely good song. Once again, just extremely emotive and powerful vocal performance. Really strong lyrics, really strong music that kind of adds to the sad vibes. I don't have a lot to say about it other than that it's sad, it's beautiful, it's incredible. Check it out.
Day, work a little harder, work another way. Well, baby, I ain't got no plan.
If the world's at large, why should I remain? World at Large is one of my all-timer ballads. I think it's Modest Mouse's best ballad. It's just this beautiful song. You know, moths beat themselves to death against the lights, adding their breeze to the summer nights. The writing, I love the writing. I love the music. It's pretty simple. It's pretty stripped back. It works. It works so well. I love this song. I really don't have much to say about it. It's my favorite song from Good News. By a mile, by an absolute mile. It's an incredible song. It's one of their popular songs. It's a fan favorite for a reason. It's incredible.
And all of the angels, they'd sell off your soul for a set of new wings. And
My number 3 is what I believe to be the most heartbreaking, the most heart-wrenching and sad Modest Mouse song, and indeed one of the most sad and heart-wrenching songs ever written, produced, and performed. Bankrupt I'm Selling hits like nobody's business, bro. This song is a rough one. It's a rough one, man. These lyrics are engraved into my brain. Isaac Brock's performance once again is one for the ages. It's a really powerful song, and when I don't want to spoil for you, I'm not going to just like say the lyrics like I just did for World at Large. Like, you need to listen to it and let it kind of wash over you because it's rough. It's rough and it's incredible. This is a fine promotion. Number 2, Missed the Boat. Probably way too high for most Modest Mouse fans' liking, But this has, once again, going back to the best room, always been one of my all-time favorite Modest Mouse songs. Like, this has always been in my top, like, 5 or top 3. It really has never left that spot. And it landed as far as my number 2, just kind of instantly while I was bringing this list together. I'm like, oh yeah, number 2 has to be Miss the Boat. Such a fun song. A song that a lot of my friends really enjoy, which is really cool. Like, anybody can get behind this song. It's just very fun. It's very upbeat. It's very nihilistic. I absolutely love the bridge. It's one of my favorite bridges of all time. Very funny and quirky and just memorable. And I guess the best bridge that Modest Mouse has ever written or performed. Because, man, I love this song. It's just a really fun song. And, you know, it's my favorite song from The Ship Sank, and great song. I hope this is not disappointing for you watching this video, but I really can't explain why The Third Planet is my number 1. I wish I could. I legitimately, I love this song a lot. Like, it's my favorite of all time with Modest Mouse, and it will never not be number 1. Like, I guarantee that. Like, this will always be at the top. Maybe it's the somewhat cryptic lyrics and people's interpretation of those lyrics that makes it hit. Maybe it's the very spiritual, kind of otherworldly nature of the song. Maybe it's the kind of melancholy of it all and the kind of quiet beauty of it. I don't know. It's my number 1. I really legitimately have trouble explaining why I think it's better than all these other amazing songs that I listed, but it's my number 1. I am so excited to hear y'all's favorites. Like, legitimately, as a massive Modest Mouse fan, I really want to know what I missed, because I'm sure I missed like so many fantastic songs, and I really need you to tell me what I did not include. Like, it'd be cool to see songs from like their newer albums, like maybe a song from Strangers to Ourselves. Maybe you got Pistol in your top 5, in your top 10. Maybe you got like Lampshades on Fire. Something crazy. Maybe Transmitting Receiving is in your top 10. Dude, who even knows, dude? A lot of people giving love to Never F a Spider on the Fly. I got a lot of comments saying that people really loved that song from the new album, from Golden Casket. And I was like, whoa. Like, I didn't like that song at all. And people were saying that was one of the best ones on the album. And I was like, what? Let's get some love for Golden Casket, bro. Maybe you got some top 10. Maybe We Are Lucky. Dude, I don't know. Thanks for watching this video. Please comment some of your favorite Modest Mouse songs. Let me know if I have any really bad hot takes. Let me know if I have any really good agreements. You're like, oh man, like I forgot about Miss the Boat, but that's a really solid top 5. I'm glad you put Miss the Boat in your top 2, because that song is incredible. In your top 3, I love that song. So anyway, let me know your hot takes. What are some of your favorites? And have a great rest of your day.